Hey y'all, it's Jessie Lynn and welcome to my channel. I am so excited to be able to sit down and film for y'all today. Before we get started, I want to do a little roll call. So if you're here watching it, comment down below and let me know you're here. And yeah, as you can tell from the title, this is just going to be a first impressions, trying new makeup, all that good stuff. And we're just going to jump into this. Before we do, make sure, like I said, you comment, let me know you're here. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please, please, please give it that like. And please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. First off, we're gonna go in with this MAC Prep and Prime. This will be my first time trying this. And I'm very excited because I love my MAC Prep and Prime spray. This stuff is amazing. All right, this is what it looks like. It's just like a white, creamy consistency. I don't know if my face feels, I don't know if my face looks blurred or anything like that, but it does feel really nice. Like, I feel really hydrated and feels good. All right, next we're gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Stick in the shade Soft Ivory, and I really hope this is a good match for me. I've been off and on self-tanning, so I really don't know what my shade is right now. Looking like it's going to be a pretty good match. So far it's feeling really like moisturizing, if that makes sense, for a foundation, but not too like greasy like some of them are. I've been using the liquid Photo Focus foundation the past week just so I can kind of tell or compare the two whenever I do this. And I will say it is reminding me a lot of that when I'm blending it out, which is awesome because I love that foundation, and having it in a stick is going to be so convenient. But the coverage and the way it's looking and everything is reminding me of it. So that is exciting. All right, same with the liquid. I always put a little bit more on my cheeks. So if you like the liquid Photo Focus foundation, then I think you'll like this, unless you're just like anti-stick foundations. But I really like it. It looks really good on my skin, really hydrating, but not greasy feeling or anything like that. Now I'm going to go in with this Lottie London Got It Covered High Coverage Concealer in the shade Porcelain. I've only ever tried their liquid lipsticks and their setting powders, and both of them I really enjoyed, so I'm excited to see how this works. It's not as light as I thought it was going to be, but yeah, definitely not as light as I was hoping it was gonna be, but we'll make it work. And if you can see, it says Porcelain right there, and it is very light. So that's why I thought it was gonna be lighter, but nothing we can do about it now. I'm gonna go back in with that beauty blender, or e.l.f. beauty sponge, whatever you want to call it, and blend that out. It's pretty easy to blend out. I do wish it was lighter, but I feel like it is like almost impossible to get a super light concealer. But the coverage is pretty good. and it's not looking cakey or anything underneath my eyes, so that's a plus for me. We'll see how it does whenever it sets and everything. Okay, it is settling a little bit into my fine lines underneath my eyes, but with most concealers, it does that because my lines underneath my eyes are so bad. So, I'm used to that, honestly. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder, and I've had this, but I didn't have a new powder to try. If y'all have tried some new makeup lately that y'all have just absolutely loved, comment down below and let me know. I love hearing about new products that are amazing. I used to bronze first and then contour because I really loved that bam, sharp contour. But here lately I've been enjoying contouring first and then bronzing. It looks more blended, more natural. But y'all can do this step any way y'all want to. I always get so aggravated people saying, oh, you're supposed to do that first. It's makeup, it's an art, and it's our art. And you do makeup the way you want to. Do it the way that you feel beautiful doing it. The way that makes you feel comfortable. Don't, oh, look at that little hair. Don't feel like there's a right or wrong way. Do what makes you happy. I'm going in with this Morphe bronzer in Debutante. I've had this. It's just a good cool tone matte bronzer. Well, it's a little warm tone, but I love it. And I feel like here lately doing this and then doing my bronzer, it helps blend my contour out. Like I said, it just makes it look more natural. Now I'm going in with this Ulta Beauty Baked Bronzer, and I did get one of these for the next giveaway that I'm doing. I'm doing that once I reach 2K. It's going to be amazing, so make sure you're subscribed. First off, I'm going to say, in the past when I've tried baked stuff, like it's so hard to get that top layer off, but I barely dipped my brush in and a lot came off, so that's awesome that I'm not having to dig it in there. I love the matte bronzer from Ulta, the cool tone for contouring. I should have used it just so y'all could see if y'all never seen me use it before, but it is awesome. This is really pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, my hair is just crazy. But I know with Ulta products, it's always a hit or miss. Like, some of them are amazing and then some of them just have no pigmentation, don't work well. This is awesome. It looks really pretty, really glowy, really natural. I look like a bronzed goddess. I'm digging that. I'm excited. One of my lucky subscribers is going to end up getting one to try because that is beautiful. Next, I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Mellow Wine. I have had this. Alright, now I'm going in with the Ulta Beauty Illuminator Sheer Radiant Finish in Radiant Diamond. And I do have one of these for the giveaway. That is pretty. Ooh. Okay. Alright, now for eyeshadow, we're going in, or I'm going in, with this Essence Beautiful eyeshadow palette. and I am super excited. I haven't swatched it or anything, so this is going to be complete first impressions. Alright, to start off, I'm going in with this shade called In the Bluff, which is right there. And I'm going to use this to make sure my eyes are good and set. This isn't a necessary step. This is just, like I always say, if a palette has a light shade like this, I like to go in and use it. It helps work out any creases that have built up. Makes the eyeshadow lid, makes the lid a little bit lighter. I am enjoying that there's a cool tone transition shade and then a warm tone transition shade. But we're going to go in with the warm tone one called On My Own. That's that one right there. And work that in the crease. Ooh, okay. Hello, Essence. Barely dipped in to that pan, and look at how much pigmentation there is. And it really is blending out super easily. Okay, Essence. Way to go. Essence is such an affordable brand, like so affordable. If y'all have tried any Essence eyeshadow palettes, comment down below. Let me know what they were, what your thoughts are on them. If they're worth it or not, which they're always such a great price. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with this burnt orange shade called Fired Up and work that in the outer corner. It's a really pretty orange shade. Alright, I'm going to go back in with that on my own just a tad bit and blend that edge out. This color is really easy to work with too. I want to go in with Midnight, just a hair, just a little bit of it, and on this like outer little waterline, not waterline, where you would put eyeliner, whatever, anyways, just a little bit. And then go back in with that other brush that we did the burnt orange and just kind of blend. My eye is watering, but wanted to smoke it out just a hair, not much. Adding a little bit more Fired Up, and then going in with On My Own and blending out up here. Okay, it added just a little bit of depth. Now I'm gonna go in with True Me, and I'm gonna just go in with my finger and put that on my lid. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a really pretty color. I like that. Alright, now I'm going to go in with Tote Up. And we're going to highlight our brow bone with that. And put some in the inner corner. Gonna kind of blend those two colors together. This palette definitely gets an A for me. Like, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades, and they were all super pigmented, blended out easily. So if you have thought about this one, then I highly recommend it, because like I said, these pans are pretty big and these colors are awesome. All right, now I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera with my ABH Brow Wiz, and I will be right back. I'm done with my eyebrows, and I did go ahead and put my eyeliner on. I used my Wet n Wild Mega Last in Blackest Black. To me, it's really not that black, but I do, my hair is getting on my nerves. But anyways, I do like using it on my more like soft glam, natural type days. And for mascara, I'm going in with my Benefit Roller Lash. Now I'm going in with this Lottie London Slay All Day in the shade Fleek. I love their liquid lipsticks, but I have not tried this color yet. I think the one that I have tried is called Work It, maybe. Yeah, and it's really pretty. Okay, that is gonna go good with this eyeshadow look. It's like a really dark burnt orange type color. Ooh. This is a super pretty color, y'all. All right, now we're gonna go in and set this with our MAC Prep and Prime. This formula of liquid lipstick, like, it's matte, but it's not tacky at all, and it doesn't make your lips feel like they're shriveling up because they're so dry. Like, I really love this formula. And yes, I really love that a lot of the products I use today are drugstore and super affordable. So that's always a plus. All right, that is it for this video. Before we leave, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Comment down below and let me know what you think of this look, what you think of the products I used, if you've tried any of them. And make sure you've given this video a big ol' like, please, and thank you. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Toodles!